Hello everyone, welcome to Photonic. Here in this video, physics fact number 1, I'm going to share with you some basics and important topics which are important for physics. Like, share and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more updates on physics facts. Fact number 1. Why do we need to consider unit conversion before doing any calculation in physics? So first of all, we need to know what is unit. Then we will see what is a unit conversion. So let's see. As you know, in the physical universe, there are so many quantities, there are so many physical quantities which we use to measure. And to measure a physical quantity like length, mass, time, and etc. etc., we have assigned a unique reference. Using that reference, we get a value. Like if you see here, if you have to measure the distance between these 2 points, then what will be that? So we have set a reference. Like if something is equivalent to this length, and we will this reference with whatever we wanted to measure, and we will say it is a 1 meter, whether it is a 1 meter or lesser. So for every measuring quantity we have assigned a different references. Like if you have to measure time, we have a reference for that too. So now we should know there are so many, I will not say so many, there are three different systems for measuring a quantity. Like there are MKS system, there is CGS system, and there is FPS system to measure quantities, where MKS is also known as SI systems. And in MKS, the M stands for length, which is M means meter, and K stands for mass, which is K means kilogram, and S stands for time, which is second. And also CG system, the C stands for length, which is centimeter. G stands for gram, I mean stands for mass, which is gram, and S stands for time, which is second. And also in the FPS system, the F stands for length, P stands for mass, and S stands for time, where F is foot, P is pound, and S is second. One thing which you have to consider, in all three systems, that to measure time we have assigned second, because the second is all equivalent. But in MKS, if you see, the M meter, and in CGS is centimeter, it is 100 times greater than the meter. The meter is 100 times greater than the centimeter. And if you see kilogram and gram, the kilogram is 1000 times greater than the gram. And the second is second, because in each and every system the time is measured in second. I think you have got my point. Now see, if you have a box like this, and it has a mass of 20 kilogram, and if you apply a force, then it will be accelerated with suppose 20 centimeter per second square. Then what we have to do, we have to measure how much force we will apply to accelerate this mass with this acceleration. So now we have to calculate force. We know the force is F is equal to mass into acceleration. One thing which you have to consider here, the mass is given in MKS system, but the acceleration is given in CGS system. See here, the mass is kilogram, it is in kilogram, and it is rate of change of velocity. What is velocity? Velocity is rate of change of displacement. Displacement is length. So it is in measured in centimeters and it is in CGS system. As you have earlier seen, the MKS in the MKS system, the meter is 100 times greater than the CGS system and the mass is 1000 times greater than the CGS system. So if we have to compare these two quantities, we have to make them in same manner, in same units, same unit conversion systems. So that's why we need to convert the systems, because to make them equivalent, to compare any quantities, we have to make them in same systems. So now we have to change either this quantity or this quantity in MKS or CGS. It is an MKS, so we have to change this quantity in MKS. So what we do, see here, the acceleration is 20 centimeter per second square. And what we have to do, we have to convert the length, because the time is measured in seconds both in both the systems, whether it is MKS or CGS. See here, the time is measured in seconds, so we don't have to change this quantity, change the time. What we have to change is centimeter, and we will change the centimeter in meters. As you know, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, and so that the 1 centimeter will be equal to 1 upon 100 meters. So we will put 1 centimeter is equal to 1 upon 100 meter in place of this centimeter. So what will be, what is A is equal to 20 into, in place of centimeter we will put this quantity, it will be 1 upon 100 centimeter. The time is same, second is square. So we will calculate this. Oh sorry, I missed 20. Sorry, it was written here. So A is equal to 20 into 100, that is 1 upon 5. It is meter per second square. Now you see here, for F is equal to MA, the mass is in MKS system, which is kilogram, and the acceleration is also converted in MKS system, which is meter per second square. So now we can relate these two quantities. So F is equal to, mass is 20 kilogram into acceleration is 1 upon 5 meter per second square. Now we will calculate the values. So F is equal to 20 into 5, it is 4 kg meter per second square. It is the answer. Now you have got my point, and why do you need to consider unit conversion before doing calculations of any physical quantities. So if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more updates on physics facts.